Hi, class. Can you believe that we're three-quarters of a way through this class? Amazing. Time just seems to have flown. Um, with that being said, I just want to take a few minutes and just do a little bit of catch up. All right. Um, this module 3, we looked at deviance and crime, and we also looked at class and stratification. In looking at deviance and crime, we were able to view documentaries, see videos, look at theories that try to explain deviant behavior, videos that looked at deviance in the making. We were able to have vibrant discussions as it pertains to police brutality. And thank you guys for being very, very engaging. Then week 10 brought us to looking at class and stratification. And in class and stratification, we see the importance of things such as politics and how that interwove so closely with the economy. We were able to take a look at Kevin Phillips's message to see how he was able to capture events of the 1980s. And our discussions, we were able to connect some of the things occurring in 1980s to some of the things occurring today. During this week, I want to remind you guys that you're summarizing module 3 in its entirety. In addition to that, there's the quiz for module 3. I haste to remind you, please do not wait until the 11th hour to attempt the quiz. Um, if there's a problem and you attempt the quiz at the 11th hour, no one is going to be able to help you. I think this past week, a student reached out to me at 5 minutes to 12, 5 minutes to midnight, regarding resetting a quiz. Guys, be reasonable. Be reasonable. All right. So I am going to encourage you that you take the quiz sooner than later. If there's a problem, then you can reach out. We can try to address it together. But on the day of the quiz, I will make it very clear. I will not reset the quiz if you wait until the last day to do the quiz. All right. So if you suspect, if you feel, or even if you don't feel that there may be a problem, at any rate, I want you to try as much as lieth in you to attempt the quiz by no later than the day before it is due. Again, in the event that something goes wrong, you can get assistance. And guess what, guys? Spring break is here. So between April 15th and April 21st, we are on spring break. So there are no quizzes, no discussions. You guys just enjoy yourself during the spring break and make the use of the spring and, of course, the break. Once we get back from spring break, we are on the final leg of the journey. Spring break, coming back from spring break, we come into weeks 12, 13, and 14. Week 12, we will look at sex and gender. Week 13, we will look at race and ethnicity. And week 14, we will focus on the family. Guys, again, we're in the last leg. We're on the last leg of the journey. Now, the final paper. I know that I've posted material before on the final paper, but you know what? At this point, I don't think I can do sufficient post to remind you that you have a final paper, a 10-page final paper that is due for week 15. As of right now, some students have already turned in the final paper, and as you turn in the final paper, I am grading them as I get them. So I'm not waiting on the 15th week to grade the final paper. If you have made the effort to take care of it right now or as soon as possible, um, for the final paper, I want to remind you that there's a grading rubric that you will need to adhere to for the final paper. In addition, there are some documentaries that or some PowerPoints that go into depth in terms of what is required for the final paper. If you have questions about the final paper, please do not hesitate to reach out to me to ask about the final paper. All right. Um, Again, it's a writing project, and writing takes time. So, guys, you do not want to wait until the ninth hour or the 11th hour to do your final paper. All right. Thank you so much and enjoy your spring break when the time comes. Bye bye.